Hey, if you are learning Dutch seriously, then this video, this masterclass is going to save you a lot of time, money, and frustration because it will show you how the process works from where you are now to total Dutch fluency. Okay, it's one masterclass divided in a couple of videos. If you have any questions about it, you can ask me and then just join my free community and I will help you there. Bye-bye.
You know the foundation, the natural methods, right? And the systemization is what we just did. That's the system. And now we can implement it, right, together. So implementation. I made a beautiful new color because it's a new day, new start. So let's step by step implement it. And I'd like to start by setting up your calendar hours. So the total amount of hours that you need for your goal, right? You already have it, no? So let's put it in your calendar for now. You can always change it. But maybe you already know when do you want to achieve your goal, right? So if you want to achieve your goal in 100 weeks, and you need to do 200 hours, right? And it's 2 hours per week, right? So could you calculate the amount of hours you need to do per week first? Like calculating backwards from your goal, from your time period. So you put the hours in your calendar, right? And I notice it really helps for most people to define when do you read, when do you listen. Actually, put it in your calendar, and then if you don't do it, it's okay, right? Then you know you need to put an hour somewhere else to achieve your goal, right? That's fine. But if you don't put it in your calendar, you definitely won't do it, right? And then define the 20%. Maybe one of those hours that you put in your calendar is going to be your speaking hour. So please define it as your speaking hour. So then you know that for that time you need to find a course or get a speaking partner. So then you have the hours, reading, listening. And just for clarity, it makes a lot of sense to listen during the week to what you have already read, right? So that's why the resources in the roadmap are both audio and text, because then you read it at the beginning of the week. And throughout the week, whenever you have time, you listen to the same stuff, right? So you'll hear it. So that's a method. And then also every month or I would recommend maybe more or less every month, schedule a reset. So schedule 1 hour or like half an hour or something once a month where you will check how it's going and you prepare so you can keep going. So there you can make this note to self that I use is download and buy the resources that you're going to need the month after that. If you are going to keep doing the speaking time, then make sure that you have a course or speaking partner so you can keep doing it. And I would also use, this is from Atomic Habits, a famous book. It says, if you have books, make sure they are visible, right? So put them in the table right in plain sight. So whenever you see them, you're like, oh, yes, I'm going to do some Dutch. It really helps. Or like put your headphones in your bag, right? So you can actually listen to the stuff in the metro. That those kind of little things, in the long term, they really make a difference. This is what I've been telling Dajan already 2.5 years. And so you're here. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying any listen. No, what I mean is you hear the same story over and over again. Dad, I'm sorry, man. Right. So this is just to move ahead because what I notice, especially with myself, especially for Persian, because I've no Persian in my day. I don't really know many Persian people, and the ones that I do know, we text and they want to text in English. So when I do this, then it keeps me going. But if I don't put an hour like this, I will at one point my teacher cannot speak with me anymore. So then 2 months I do nothing, and I'm like, yeah, I should, and then you lose time, right? Mm-hmm. So this is a strategic discipline idea. And then, super important, make a special account for Dutch on these channels. If you use them, if you watch a lot of YouTube like me, please make a separate account on which you only watch Dutch videos. And then choose your sacrifice. So for the rest of 2025, maybe you can choose one or multiple of these ones and promise yourself that you, for example, if you choose this one, watch only Dutch series, promise yourself, I'm not going to watch in any other language, any series for the whole of 2025, right?
Thanks for watching. If you want to ask me some questions or make your personal Dutch plan for free, join my school community and I talk to you in there. We'll upload the next part next week, so see you then. Bye bye.